This is something that was posted, I believe, on Reddit, and this is a horror story. So listen to this. I'm seeking advice on a difficult situation. Context: my wife and I have been married for several years and we have children together. For most of our marriage, I've been the sole provider, covering nearly all our expenses, from daycare, rent, and car payments to groceries and vacations. My wife has worked part-time on and off and started a side business, but it brings in very modest income, less than $12,000 a year. She contributes a little toward her personal expenses like nails and facials, but I still pay for her gym memberships, $400 a month, massages every other week, and even her girls' trips. So imagine this, like $400 a month for gym. And is this like a women's only gym, or is this like a male female gym where the women are dressed inappropriately and bending over in front of strange men? Nails and facial. So she's getting professional manicures and massages every other week. So twice a month. Those are pricey. And girls trips. So she's going on vacation with him and the family, but also her own side vacations with the girls. So despite this, I still share the load of household responsibilities: cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, and managing yard work and car maintenance. So he shares a load. Like, that sounds like more than 50%. Even if he was sharing 50%, that would be sad. But he's also doing yard work and car maintenance. I don't think she's doing any yard work. I don't think, when you get a manicure and your nails are all nice, you can't really get a shovel or a rake and a broom and start mowing the lawn, pulling weeds with your manicure. You don't want to ruin those nails that you get done every week or whatever. So he's doing more than 50%. He's got to be making over 100K, like 100,000 a year, probably close to $200,000 a year. Like vacations, these are all this is like a very upper class midlife lifestyle, very upper class, or at least like upper middle class. So he's making a lot of money. So that's the context. Keep the context in mind. Now, present day, recently my wife completed a graduate program and is now working full-time. Wow, mashallah, she got educated. Graduate degree. Oh, that's exactly what the sunnah is. That's what the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam wants, for your wife to get a graduate degree. Of course, just like, Khadija, just like Khadija. So she's now working full-time, earning a good income, nearly matching mine. However, she still refuses to help with household expenses or reduce her spending. So where is all that money going? So she's probably making six figures as well. It's going straight into her pocket. She's not even going to bother paying for anything else. So let's see. She insists that as the man in Islam, it's my duty to cover everything. She won't pay for her own personal expenses, let alone contribute to household costs like groceries or cleaning services. She even refuses to cover her tollway fees, which cost us about $30 a week. She says she will only pay her student loans. Oh, that's Islamic too, right? She went and got her graduate degree by taking loans, riba loans. Yeah, that's Islamic too, of course. She's hyper focused on that, and that until the student loans are paid off, she will not contribute a cent or change her spending habits. Is this normal? Adam is saying she's saving it for a rainy day when the husband dies. Yeah, she's smart. When this simp kicks the bucket, I want to continue taking vacations and girl trips. So gotta spend that dough. Gotta save it. My money is my money. Your money is my money. She really has a Islamic understanding. What's your problem? What's your problem, bro? Are you insecure? Are you insecure about your masculinity? That's fragile masculinity. I think you need to listen to Mufti Menk. You haven't been paying attention to the lectures, brother. So look at this poor guy. He's describing this like there's nothing funny about this. He's just like slightly concerned. Like, is this normal, guys? It's like looking around. Is this normal? Is this normal, guys? Is this how normal wives treat you? This is how I'm getting treated? Is this normal? Please, someone help me. Oh, subhanallah. Okay, so here's the rest. Every time I bring up the need for her to pitch in, hold on, let me put this. Every time I bring up the need for her to pitch in or suggest we cut back on luxuries like her gym membership or dining out, it leads to heated arguments. She accuses me of being greedy, cheap, and taking her money. The worst part is she started calling me hurtful names like loser and compares me to her friends' husbands who she claims pay for 100% of everything. Wow. So look at everything that's wrong. So he's greedy and cheap. He's not telling her to pay for everything. He's just telling her to chip in. He's like, you're a loser. See, this is what I'm telling you. This is the female psychology. Even if she does contribute, she's at least honest. She openly says that you're a loser. You expect me to pay for everything? I'm going and working 40 hours a week and bringing in 6 figures, and you want me to pitch in? You're a loser. Even if they don't say that, that's how they feel. And she calls me hurtful names and compares me to her friend's husband. So that's the thing about these Muslim women. Some of them, their eyes are always roaming. Why? Because a lot of these Muslims, unfortunately in the West, they do all these mixed gatherings. They have all of these social mixed gatherings with men and women where you and your wife are sitting with other couples. You go on these double dates or triple dates and it's all mixed together. Everyone is talking and laughing and chatting and socializing. And so she knows, oh, what are they doing for their wives? And why aren't you doing the same for me? This is another wisdom of gender separation. Now, I understand the roles of a man and what he must provide for his wife financially. Yeah, you know your role clearly. It means pay for everything, do the car maintenance, the yard work, and the household chores. Make sure you cook and clean because she's working 40 hours a week. She can't cook and clean. You have to do that. That's the role of the man. Didn't you know? I feel like I'm doing that and way more. So much more that our savings are completely wiped out and every month we're spending more than I earn. This guy is being drained. And by the way, there are these loans that are hanging over their heads. And I bet you that the loans, like he's a co-signer on those loans because she didn't have any income when she pursued that graduate degree. So those student loans, he's on the hook for them as well. I'm overwhelmed, constantly stressed, and haven't been able to save or spend anything on myself for years. After typing all this out, I'm starting to feel like this marriage might be beyond saving. Is this how finances in Islam are supposed to be? I really need advice on how to handle this situation. So look at this. And you might think, oh, this is a fake story. This is not real. This is made up. Trust me, it is real. If this is not a real scenario, there are thousands of other men exactly in this situation. It is real. And all these standards about what Islam says and his wife telling him that, oh, you have to do this, you have to provide that, you have to support my education, you have to do these household chores, I don't have to do anything. Guess where she's getting that from? She's getting it from the compassionate imams. She's getting it from the mufti minks. That's where she's getting it from. These simps are gonna learn sooner or later. Like these simps, all of them will learn a very difficult lesson. They're just gonna learn it sooner or they're gonna learn it later. It's not a joke when we say we're opposed to women's education. It's not a joke. When we say that we want traditional gender roles and we want the Sunnah, we want Islam, it's to prevent this horror story, this nightmare, this disaster. This guy's life is ruined. This guy's life is ruined. And unfortunately, he has a hand to play in that ruin because he was the one who didn't put his foot down. He's the one who didn't teach her what Islam actually says. He's the one who took out those loans or allowed her to take out loans to get a graduate degree. He shares a lot of the blame. So don't be this guy. Don't be this guy. I don't know what other, how I can scare you straight. If this doesn't scare you straight, I don't know what will. Unfunny says, I don't know if I should even feel bad. Yeah, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad because as far as I'm concerned, I've been preaching this message for a decade. I've been called every name in the book. I've been canceled. I've been banned from giving khutbahs in my own city. I've been banned from speaking at masajid in my own city. I'm in a big city. I've been, smeared. The Dawah Mafia has come after me. So the community, it's your fault if you keep promoting these people. You keep putting them on a pedestal. You keep giving them all this money, millions of dollars for them to preach a message that is going to destroy your marriage and destroy your family and create this nightmare. So a part of the responsibility is on you. It's on this Muslim community in the West. And see, this brother, Abdul Wahab, he actually loves his daughter. He actually wants to protect his daughter. He wants to do what's best for his daughter. When this brother thinks about his daughter, he's thinking about the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is thinking about the Sahabiyat. And what did the Sahabiyat do, the female companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? They cooked, they cleaned, they had children, they raised children. They were modest. They concealed themselves with perfect modesty. They were obedient to their husbands. And what did Allah promise those women? Enter Jannah through any gate of Jannah that you wish. That is the reward that Allah has promised. And the Prophet ﷺ has promised these women and these wives. That is what our brother Abdul Wahab wants for his daughter. What these simps want for their daughters is that Wells Fargo boss babe. That's what they want for their daughters. So tell me, who actually cares for his daughter, Abdul Wahab or these simps? And not only is Abdul Wahab protecting his daughter and giving her the best opportunity for not only a happy life, but also a happy akhirah, he is also contributing to the ummah. He is also contributing to the ummah, marriage in the ummah, the values of family in the ummah, making sure that the ummah is strong with happy marriages, strong families, with the mother, the wife as the nurturer of her family, the caretaker of her family and her children, raising them, raising the ulama, the next generation of ulama, the next generation of mujahideen, the next generation of salihin. That's what she's doing. That's what his daughter, inshallah, is doing. So please raise your hands in dua for this brother Abdul Wahab's daughter. May Allah protect her and protect her father and her family. May Allah give her the best spouse, the most righteous spouse who will take care of her in this dunya. And may she be allowed to enter Jannah through any gate of Jannah that she chooses amongst the Salihin in Jannatul Firdaus. That's what we make dua for the daughter of Abdul Wahab and the daughter of all the good Muslims who are eager to abide by the Sunnah and to revive the Sunnah. آمين يا رب العالمين.